Hi, I'm Real Genetic Demon, and this is Menace on the ZX Spectrum. Now, I'm actually playing this on a Plus 2. I did play this previously on the Vega, interestingly enough, so if you want to have a little look, you can see it there. So this is kind of me revisiting it. It's an absolutely cracking game. First, I'm going to put the cover on the screen. It's just the Firebird showing the level thing, and I remember buying this and with Firebird, they were sometimes a little hit and miss, but most of the time they were more hit than miss, if that makes sense. So when I bought this back in the day, I was like, oh, buy it. You know, it's no back to school or school days, but I'll give it a try. So I bought this back in the day, and I was actually delighted with it. It's a 16K game, and it's an arcade style game, and I quite like it. In fact, I like it a lot. If you notice the score on there, it's 1,021 points, which is quite a lot for this game, and you'll see why in a second. So the aim of the game is you're the little naughty schoolboy. I'm going to do it now, and you have to load the desks of your colleagues here, or your little friends, with naughty items that are from confiscated, I guess, from the lost and found. You know, so catapults and other bits and pieces. And you have to load the desks, but you can also load the teacher's chair, like I've just done there. And I've loaded it with something rotten, and of course he eats it. Of course, that's the first thing he's going to do with it. He's going to eat it. So you get extra points for making the teacher's life hell. So I've got a whoopee cushion with me now, so we'll put that in there so we can see if we can embarrass him with a whoopee cushion, while his teachery friends fly around the bottom. Now, you get an extra life for every level you finish by loading all these desks up with naughtiness. They don't hurt you, by the way, when the teacher's going back to his chair. Once he's going back to the chair, they leave you alone. Your little the little snitches, really, little grasses. They grass you up if they catch you trying to load their desks with badness. But you have to sort of hide at the back. If you're at the front, got caught there. If you're at the front when they come through, it's not so good. So the teacher then tells you off for doing things. But there we go. We've cleared the first desk. So now we have an extra life. Those are the canes down the bottom of the screen. There's a little timer that appears when he's writing on the blackboard. Or sorry, it won't be. That's not that appropriate wording nowadays, is it? It's the board. This chalkboard. That's what he's working on. So he's working on the chalkboard. I'll get a banana. I'll see if I can stick this on his chair before he sort of comes back to his. Oh, damn! Missed it. I was going to chuck that on his chair before he came back to his seat, but I missed him. Right, okay. These guys, they have a little wild run round to begin with, but then they get into a pattern of going in a circle around the bottom here, which is kind of handy, to be honest with you. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like a snake, like a toy snake or something similar. I don't know what it does when he put it on his chair. I know that the drawing thing makes him jump off the chair because it stabs him in the bum, obviously. The fruit makes him sick. The whoopee cushion makes him go bright red because he's obviously he's a little sick from. So he's a bit embarrassed by making a special noise on the chair. Special noise. Yeah, remember whoopee cushions? Yeah, I remember whoopee cushions too. Yeah, and the banana makes him slide off. So there's a drawing pin in his bottom. We've impaled the teacher. These were the days when impaling teachers was legal. I don't think it's legal nowadays. So you can tell I'm naughty, by the way, because I've got an angry face. I'm like the grumpiest child ever, So, and I also have more hair than the other children, which is I've got a crew cut, because clearly crew cuts are evil. Let's go that way. Knew I was going to do that. Wasn't happy. Come on then, crazy creatures. Let's embarrass the teacher by putting a whoopee cushion on there. Hopefully we can get to it before they all rotate round. There we go. So oh, damn, missed it. Not doing so well. Got 1,000 points before, but to be fair, that was me not chatting and playing. But I liked it. For the hardest part about it, or the part that gets harder on it, if there is a hardest part, is the cat appears. So that's the new traumatizing element to the game when the game sort of gets a bit harder. Is that beyond that they're pretty much they run the same sort of pattern, same sort of patterns every time. The teacher stands in the front and does whatever it does. But you can see this is one of these games you could really max out the score. It's one of these. It's a score game that you could kind of really throw a lot of points at and have a go at. It's one of those. It's a good one for sort of challenges. I wonder if you can break it by doing enough score. It's a full machine code game. It's not a basic game, and it just runs really nicely. I like it. I would have been delighted with this. Well, I was delighted with this back in the day when I first bought it. I spent ages on this. Another thing that's a bit weird is the keys are like up and down on the same. They're both up and down, if that makes sense. They're up and down, left and right. The left and right are like on what I would call up and down keys, and the up and down is on up and down keys. But yeah, they're just a funny position for it. But if that's the worst we've got to worry about, I don't think that's a bad thing. So right, putting catapults on his chair, by the way, just reconfiscates those once you do that. So he doesn't get upset about sort of stealing from chairs. Whoa. That wasn't me not watching what was going on. There we go, next room, and we get another cane. Those are also the days when you could get your bottom tanned for being a naughty boy. Here we go. This is part of my white label collection, by the way. I have the entire white label collection from Firebird. Quite pleased with that, actually. I'm quite delighted by owning that whole collection. I rather like them. There's some great little games amongst it. Ones which strike me particularly right this moment in time in my head are Mr. Freeze and Booty. Booty's a fantastic game. I'm just going to move out the way because they're going to go that way. Damn. Just one more to do and then we've got another desk. I'm just concentrating on the desk. I want to beat my 1,000-point score. Gotta do it. I think you get 50 points for finishing a level. Yeah, you do. That's it. 50 points for a level. Being nasty to the teacher gets you extra points. So let's see if we can be nasty. I've got 2 canes left. You have to say, get a cane for each level that you complete. So you could actually end up with a lot of lives. I remember sort of maxing out the screen. I can't believe it. I didn't get nasty to the teacher. I was hoping to do that. He's got a wonderful moustache there. He's got a lovely little moustache. Let's see if we can embarrass him with a whoopee cushion. Let's behave ourselves a little bit here and try not to rush to try and do things. He's going to get there. He is. He's going to get it there. And he's going. Oh, he made a silly noise. He made a botty burp. There we go. Ah! Died. 794 points. Quite good, actually, really, for a second go, especially when I was chatting. Anyway, that's Menace, and I do recommend that. It's just arcadey. The reason I remember playing it on the Vega is that you could map it to the pad a little easier. So strangely, it's probably easier controls, but back on the keyboard, it brings back so many memories. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye now.